Entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Come on, set.
54.
18, Gator.
54, Mike. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Switch it.
Leaf River. Leaf River.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
On the ready.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
54 is Mike. Get it. Check.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, Titans 0.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready. 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
59. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
On first down, McDonald. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come get some.
Back to throw. McDonald on the screen. This is Cannon. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald. That's the rookie with a catch, A.J. Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He wasn't ready.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's got it. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Minshew. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
But you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That's good for a Jacksonville.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Jacksonville, 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on, set. 30 base.
54 Mike. You don't want it? You don't want none of that. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Hey, check. Let's go.
Fournette, a first down carry. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming. 6-3. 218. Chopper. Fire.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Fournette on the counter. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Whoa! Let's get it.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And the catch good, it's Eifert. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Now Minshew. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Darren Lee coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Minshew being chased out left to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Titans,
let's go, 50.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch the run. Get it.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's been a long day for you.
Hey, Haywood.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. McDonald. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Here we go.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Come on, D.
Ready?
Back to the air on 2nd down. McDonald. He's got Smith here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. From the gun, McDonald. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Now Leonard Fournette, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
6'6", pull it high. Hey, Alpha.
Here we go. Slam, slam, slam. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Now on 2nd and 13. Minshew. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Minshew sets to throw, and the pressure gets to him again. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
54, Mike.
Protein spill. Get it.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent, that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gets it to his running back, Cannon. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
You draw court.
On third down, McDonald. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one complete. He finds Shark. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. This quarterback now closing in on a 2. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Kill, kill, kill.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
2nd and 14. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun is Minshew. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew.
You better talk to your boy.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That's it, baby. We go work.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Got 4 down, 4 down.
At the 47-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
General West.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
First down, Tennessee.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything. Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, McDonald. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The kick by Joseph is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Yo, 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 go, go.
Motion.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Fournette. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Get him, boy. Any weapon.
On second down, here's Fournette. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Now.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Alert 3, alert 3.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Get it.
Minshew, 1st and 10. The open man is Westbrook. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Hey, exit.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the
Right there. 54. Right there. 54. We got it.
Off play action, it's Minshew. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Protein spill.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Ready?
On the run, it's Fournette. He will push his way down to about the 14. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Hard.
It's 2nd and 8.
Spine, you draw corker. No. Fire.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darren Lee able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
22 jet bomber.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. McDonald. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Check.
They go play action here on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is Fournette. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the 2nd half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, McDonald. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
He needs better protection, that's for sure. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a touchdown, Jaguars. Josh Oliver, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train? Now the ball comes loose, but it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there, exactly as you described. And
got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. It's a kickoff return score on a squib kick. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Bandit.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Ready.
Again, it's Fournette.
Run to the ball.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Let's go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On the tackle, it was Dane Cruikshank. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Back.
Now Fournette.
Go. Run.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets him a little bit closer. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
Come on,
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The 330-pounder Al Woods Rhodes brings the boom on the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football.